this morning to the rain pouring. We stayed up late to recreate the things we did as kids, and the whole time you knew I had nothing left to give. I read the note when I found it. There's no way around this. It's just something that was in you and find it. There's no way around it. It's just something that was in you and me.
Thank you guys. Once again, we are the giveaway. Tell your friends.
You know, it's a tough road. It's really hard. It takes a lot of commitment, and you know, I think I'm ready for that. So, more or less, it is my future. Hopefully, it's literally the only thing I want to do. So, it's extraordinarily important.
You know, I'd love to just make my living as a musician. That's my goal, I guess. So we'll see. As far as the band now, we'll see where it goes.
I like to do something creative. When I'm not doing schoolwork or psychology or English, I'll try to write songs, you know. And if I can't think of anything to write, I'll just kind of play through Beatles songs or something.
I went to Hazlitt High School. Great music program there. You know, I'm not a big athlete, so my ultimatum was music, and it turned out to be a wonderful thing for me.
My dad's the band director at Oakland High School, and I started playing drums in 6th grade, you know, in the band, school band stuff. I remember always knowing that I wanted to play the drums. I remember that. I am a 4th year right now at MSU in the jazz program, and next year I'm going to graduate.
It's frustrating to like not be able to do all that we want. To not have like the money to buy all the equipment we need, buy all the recording time we need to to get the best mixers to help us so we can make our sound as good as it can be. It's frustrating that we can't get to that professional level yet.
Even just making it as an independent label, half the independent artists out there today have second jobs, even ones that are on MTV. Through this experience, I met a lot of bands that were kind of touring around in vans, you know, and sleeping on the floor and eating like fries off the ground.
Max it's a great place, but the stage is so small. You know, when you have 5 people in a band and you're a bunch of gear freaks, you know, you have like 17 keyboards and like 37 guitars. It's hard to move around and it's really hard to get into. What's up? Oh, we're good.
You guys rip the stuff and tell us a little meathead here. Tell them to rip it.
I'm gonna tell him to rip it, and it's gonna be from, what's your name?
Steve.
Yo, Steve says to rip it.
It's a very unstable lifestyle, this whole making it as a band. You either get fully funded and in it, or you're just struggling every night.
You guys gotta get started.
Yeah, all right.
You know, the music scene in America, except in select cities, is just going down and down and down. People just don't come out to shows. Guess who's there? Or your friends, somebody's girlfriend, and every other band in town. And like some old drunk guy.
So I waited for light, and I woke you at first sight. Say goodbye to what you know, and we smoked cigarettes on the drive, but all that to pass the time as we roll down the roads, and I will never be alone. It's all the time. It's all the time. This life is all the time. And it's all the time. I want you all the time. It's all the time. I want you all the time.
The store is perfect for a band. This is the most perfect place that a band could like wish for. If you're a band and you're trying to make it, your practice space is a big part of like if you're gonna make it or not. I think Travis's parents are really cool for letting us always practice up here.
It's a family business that my dad started. I work here, that's actually my primary job. It's nice because it also allows me to get a lot of used musical equipment. It's kind of like our headquarters, more or less.
Our newest song, I guess it's tentatively called Time Capsule, but I wrote that song like lyrics and melody and music. I wrote that all by myself and then presented it to the band.
When it was coming together, it was kind of like we were all chipping in at the same time and you know, doing our parts to try to make the song what it is, what it ended up being.
Someone else needs to fill where Mark is not right now, because Mark is playing like a really elaborate, you know, you're playing like higher pitches.
I already know who
that song actually was kind of unique because not everything had been written when we brought it to the band.
Your chorus is too soft. You're too soft in the chorus.
I don't think so. I like where he's at right now.
Really?
I wouldn't share. Yeah, I think it's that the time we just played it, I think it sounded better than we've ever played it. So I almost want to leave it. You know what? Let's just play it again.
The thing about music, I think, is like you can't analyze it like to the point where you're telling everyone what to play and like you're saying this should happen here and this should happen here. Like sometimes, yeah, like little things, but not like always.
But don't like start doing like offbeat snare hits and like going really crazy until like the very last time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like talking about things that much. I just like doing them. I'm big on action.
Do that. I think that sounds so much better that way.
That's always stressful in writing situations because everybody, you know, has their own ideas of how things should go, and so that can be a little tense, you know, for everyone, but eventually the song's going to come out, you know, in the form that it was meant to, and everybody's going to end up being pretty satisfied most of the time.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
The venues and the places that I really like to play are like the outdoor amphitheaters, things like that, you know, shows for everyone. I don't really enjoy playing at bars because like a lot of times we'll play someplace that'll be 21 and up, and that's really unfortunate because everybody, you know, everybody under 21 can't come to the show, and a lot of our fan base is under 21.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Bars, they just kind of like turn stuff on, do a little sound check, and then just play, you know, regardless of how it sounds. Everything was like
1, 2.
Tuned up real well, where we were able to communicate with the sound man and really be able to hear ourselves and get everything mixed well, so it sounds as good as it possibly can.
1, 2, 1, 2.
The sound check was awesome. That man is going to go on tour with me wherever I go, and he's going to be the opening act. I hope tonight sounds really good. I know it's going to sound really good. I mean, the guy's been checking the mics for the last 45 minutes.
1, 2,
I would like to have done a lot more shows like that. You get like a little heated room with, you know, chips and coffee. Tonight, we know that the sound is sweet. Like, it's going to be sweet. Let's just play really well and have a great time. If that means having a good time, then definitely do that, you know? Like, rock it out, man. Smile a little bit. Like, get into it. Rock it out.
Out on the floor, will she ever let me know to save myself from the storm of the manger where it's swung, and it's gotten colder. And I can't decide, so I go when the light breaks through the sky, but I don't wanna end up wrong. And it's getting colder, and I can't decide, so I'll go when the light breaks through the sky, but I don't wanna end, no I don't wanna end, no I don't wanna end. The prom.
I try to be a mediator, I think, in the band most of the time. You know, when things get a little crazy.
Travis and I sometimes will like maybe not want to go in the exact same direction, and then, you know, Paul and I and Mark and I and Josh.
When you write a song, like, I think you should write the whole song. If I wrote a song, I'd write the whole song. I wouldn't just write a part, you know, and then be like, what do you think?
Stop this. No one's playing this right at all. It doesn't sound good. Let's start this over. Paul, we need more of you. Your vocals are really loud, Travis.
I think that's why sometimes like practices got like heated or stuff like that, because it was just a little part of a song, and Josh wanted this, and someone didn't think this should go there, and someone didn't want Josh to put that there.
Oh, I need more of you. Travis, you can't hear what you're doing at all in the verse in terms of the guitar. Can't hear it at all.
And the
Mark,
verse? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, play like you care at all.
I already know how far it will go in this little time capsule. I already know all that I owe, gone in this mind black hole, hiding, fighting, riding on, held by the closed door, and you want to open up to light. We think that we're always lost in line, and it always seems to be no fault of mine. We think that we can explain our lives, and it always seems to be no doubt of mine.
The giveaway, that's kind of like what we're doing. Like, we're really trying to put ourselves out there in our music, you know, and let people know how we feel about life and how we feel about, you know, our songs and our struggles and whatever. And the more and more we thought about it, we're like, yeah, that's cool. That's what we want to use, you know. So we took that name.
that was the direction that I wanted the giveaway to go. And I think it's really surprising that that was the last song we ever wrote, and we ended up breaking up after that.
It wasn't a horrible breakup, yelling, fight, match, insanity, chairs broken, you know, windows. No, it was more of like small arguments and musical differences. I would say was the major thing I would put my tone. Everyone wanted to do something different.
I knew it wasn't happening. It wasn't gonna go anywhere. We're just gonna be like this for a while. And like, I mean, like, this is my major. This is like my life.
It just kind of came to the point where we realized we were all stretching out in different musical directions, and one person was wanting to do one thing, one person was wanting to do something else.
Everyone had their fair share of writing that song, and it's like that exploded the band for some reason.
Right now, we'll see what happens in the future. We want to definitely, Travis and I want to definitely keep writing and stuff like that. I think Josh has his own project now, and Mark Berry has his own project, and Paul's not certain what he wants to do.
Good things came out of it, you know. We didn't win any Grammys, but you know, positive things came out of it, negative things came out of it. You learn.